Well, I'm Charlie, and I am joined by the next indie band that's about to take over the country. Get your heads around Paraquay because they are killing it. Hey guys,
Hi.
Hi.
could you introduce yourselves to us and tell us a little bit about the music you're making?
Yes, we're Paraquay. We're from Naarm, Melbourne, but also kind of living on Wurundjeri and Wadawurrung country at the moment. So kind of down in Geelong. We make alt rock, grunge, realness kind of vibes. Just fun little songs with kind of pop hooks. That's kind of all I can say.
Yeah,
Pass off.
that's JD. Jade
Oh
on the
yes.
bass. I'm Gus. I play guitar.
I'm Jet. I play drums.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you for me.
Love it so much. We are here to chat today because your new album, Avalon to Avalon, is out everywhere now. Can you first off tell us a bit about the name of this album? What does Avalon to Avalon mean to you?
So I had a big night in about late 2023, and we put out Here for Your Pleasure, our first album, about 3 months beforehand or something. And I was kind of in a space of, well, I've worked, I wrote a large majority of those songs, or at least the bones of them, by myself as a kind of teenager. By the time that it was out, I was 21. The dynamics of the band had changed to where it was far more collaborative, which was a little scary because then the idea of creating something new, you have no kind of basis to work from. It's a complete fresh slate. And I was watching Mad Max, and, right? And at the time, I was watching it, I recognized in this one scene, Avalon Beach, which is an area in Geelong, which is kind of terrifying. It's like the holiday destination from hell, and they use it as a shooting location there. Simultaneously, I'd been really getting back into Kieran J. Callanan, who's an Australian artist that I always find is a great source of inspiration, and learned that he was from Avalon Beach in Sydney, New South Wales, which is one of the most sort of bourgeois, fancy kind of suburbs. And the idea kind of came that you start from one place and end up in another, but it stays the same in name. And then you get into all the kind of like King Arthur, Avalon is some fantasy place, kind of weird magic, but also history, kind of Anglophile stuff. And yeah, so sent a group text and didn't remember it the next day. Yeah.
Yep, but we stuck with it. So, what was that, 2 years ago? It's 2 years later, and we've still got the album name. So,
Yeah.
we remembered. We remembered for sure.
Yeah. It's good to get these things in writing.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I love that. And I'm glad it stuck around because it's one of those eye-catching ones where it's like, I need to know more about this title, let alone the whole album. So, like, it's a great title. Good pick.
Thanks. Like in a nutshell, it's where you start and where you're going. You know, forward movement.
Oh, I love it. And speaking of that, what was the process like putting this album together?
Ooh.
It was a bit different from the last album. Because the last album, as Gus said before, he pretty much wrote most of the songs, like even before we even started playing together. So yeah, this album was a bit different because starting from new, we sort of wrote most of it in this room.
Yeah.
We're currently in Jet's sort of studio space.
Yeah.
That is also his bedroom.
It's in our room.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But yeah, a lot more collaborative than the last one. But anyways,
Yeah. So the first song that we would have written for it would have, well, beyond some of the, yeah, that was the first like fully formed one that we got together,
yeah.
which just came from a jam that the three of us kind of did.
Yeah.
The recording process was actually kind of similar though to the first one, in that we got the bulk of it done in 3 days, I guess.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
2 or 3 ones.
Except we engineered largely ourselves, plus Bridie O'Malley, who's a fantastic up-and-coming engineer.
And a great friend.
Yes.
And a great friend, yes.
Dear friend. Her and I played in a band together with Jet, the band that Jet and I met each other
No,
in.
you played in the band with us.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And then we just kept kind of going at it we would have recorded July last year and final tracking in Feb this year, I guess.
Yeah, so it was a fairly long process, kind of an annoying one as well. You sort of like to have it all done at once, but we sort of dragged it out a bit.
Yeah.
But no, we're happy. We're happy with how it's going.
Yeah, it was, especially because it was so much more collaborative. Like some of the parts weren't like 100% set in stone, or a lot of the production elements like changed a lot along the way. Because I feel like with this album, it was produced pretty like evenly between the 3 of us, and like a lot of it was to do with like the delivery of certain things we were more pedantic about, or certain lyrics just needing slight tweaking. It was like we were working together more on that, but it meant that it was just like so much more back and forth rather than the first one, where a lot of it was Gus going, I know exactly what I want, I know exactly how I want it to sound, let's do it this way, which was like, hey, it worked well because I still love the first album. But yeah, it's like it's just been a really different process, and yeah, even just like especially producing together, it's been really, really awesome to kind of hone in on that side of it.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted to ask next. You're producing your own stuff, engineering your own stuff, really taking like the DIY indie band thing to a whole other level. What is it like having so much creative control over what you're making, and yeah, just having so much input into your own music? Does that make it feel more personal or more special to you, or is it just how you've always done it?
Ooh, I would say this feels more personal and special than Here for Your Pleasure, in that I had less. It feels like less of like a sort of, compromised like Brain Baby. Like I had this idea of like a multi-million-dollar sound in my head, and like wouldn't budge on anything. And yeah, exactly. And Jet had to deal with that kind of frustration. Whereas this one, having collaborated, feels far more organic and far more like, I guess because when you're working with other people, you don't go in headstrong. This is how it will be. It cannot change. It cannot bend. Whereas if you kind of stop seeing it as compromise and see it as collaboration, you get to share something. It's far more special and far more personal, honestly. Yeah.
Definitely.
I wouldn't say sort of doing it all yourself is easier. It's definitely a lot bloody harder.
Yeah.
For the last album, we had Jasper Jolly from Bones and Jones. He he recorded it all in his at his farm in Wellington. And that was great because you didn't really have to think about that. But we did it all ourselves this time, so it was a bit harder, obviously. But like I've mixed the first album and I mixed this album as well. It was easier this time, I will say that, just because we recorded it, so I sort of knew what we had. I also had a bit more to play with.
And more experience this time.
And more experience.
Yeah.
But it would have been so much easier if we had someone else to mix playlist.
I feel like it's like a time thing as well. Like that's probably the biggest challenge doing it all yourself, is like you're doing it in between every other aspect of your life, especially for Jet mixing and like even like Gus getting final vocal comping stuff done. It's like you're trying to do that in between work or study or just like living your life or playing shows. So it's kind of like that was, I feel, what like the one thing with this album was. And it was like kind of similar with Here for Your Pleasure, but I think because this one we had more of a collective idea, or everyone had little ideas that might have kind of been conflicting at times. So we had to really go through a lot and like, yeah, just look into everything really deeply and make a lot of decisions together. So that was also, it was a lot more of that. It's just, I feel like it's honestly just a time thing.
Yeah.
It's like, there's not enough time in the day to do everything. No, but it's out now, which is good.
Process of happens. I moved home what, 2-3 times maybe.
Yeah, you moved house twice.
Yeah, we all have like adult jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Adult jobs.
and like commitments to people, and it kind of, yeah, hard to fit in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, honestly, I hear that. I feel like it's just a 24/7 thing, like trying to keep up with everything, trying to exist in every space while also trying to have like the typical go to uni, go to work life. I can't keep track. That's why I don't sleep.
Oh no. No, you're so much like me, Charlie. I'll go to bed for 6 hours and be like, wow, that was a good rest. Like, that's so fine. I can do this.
And it's like you spend the whole night thinking about what you haven't done and what you have to do, and it's just like, where did my sleep go?
Yeah, and then you're just like, oh, I should just do it. And you're like, no, but it's late. I should sleep. And then you start to, and you're like, but I have to do it. Like, what? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love it. But in amongst all of that, y'all are always playing shows. I have the biggest FOMO from like watching y'all on socials. I'm like, oh my god, another show. You've been doing insane things. And for this album, you've got a launch show coming up 2nd of August at the Bergie Band Room. What can we expect to see from the show?
Just probably our usual selves, but maybe a little bit
More turbo.
more turbo. Yeah, more turbo, a little bit more excited because it's a celebration. We're setting up some new kind of little merch things to be happening. So there's a few one-off pieces that we're commissioning some friends to make, which is awesome. Lots of red, lots of love, lots of music. It's crazy how that works. Yeah, so some music. We're getting DePorsel and Property on as our like supports for it. We have them on for it, and they're both like incredible. They're great up and coming artists, and we've known the DePorsel guys for a while.
Yeah, I first started playing with them in a band in high school.
Yeah.
In 2018, 2017 maybe. So 7-8 years.
Were you in the band when we played in that the freezer?
No, I'm talking about China.
Okay.
Yeah.
The old bands, they're reminiscing.
Sorry, yeah. The Borsal, 4 brothers. And then when I first moved to Melbourne, Layla from Property worked at the venue I worked at. And she's lovely, fantastic artist.
Yeah.
Fantastic person.
It'll be great to have them on the bill. Like, I think, I don't know if we've been on a bill with DePorsel before.
No, I think we have.
We probably have. I've just forgotten. Jet remembers everything. He keeps track of all the gigs we do. We've hit like 60 something now.
I've got every set list.
I've got
every. I'll grab the book.
Yeah, please grab the book. Oh my god.
Sorry.
This is a whole like derailed.
No, I love the commitment. I love it.
He's like doing bookkeeping, but it's not for like
every bloody, what is it? You got your date. Wait, no, I'm looking at the date, the venue, and then like sort of what the show was and who we played with. So far, we've played 66 gigs.
I love that. That is iconic. Congratulations.
Spider Date has a similar.
Yeah, well, that's where I stole the idea.
Yeah, Yours Music Vault in Melbourne. They've got a ledger of every gig they did from 1999.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a lot.
But like, while we were recording, we did it between a Friday, we loaded in the Friday night and out the Monday morning. But on the Saturday night, like in between all of this, we played a gig
had a show.
at Yaya's in Melbourne. That was like, that was a good night.
It was a very good night. I think it was so funny because we'd just been in the studio just absolutely smashing it out, being so focused, and then being like, oh, and then we just like get dressed and go on stage and do everything again, I guess. Like we've just been doing this for like 15 hours already, but that gig was really fun. I think that was the first time we'd played Yaya's as well, which was a really fun venue. So
I came home. Oh, Jet like left after we played.
Jet was not having it. He's
I
like,
needed
studios
sleep.
early tomorrow. Like,
He'd been but I came home like to my apartment where we were all staying, and he had his like phone on his pillow next to him, blasting metal music. And he's just passed out.
just so
The
exhausted.
most like aggressive. Yeah.
Alcohol,
snoring
yeah.
away.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the original question was. I'm sorry. We've got
expecting from the
album launch for the album launch.
Don't go to Dick Diver, come see our show.
Yes, come see our show. We've got a lot of competition on, but Bergie's awesome. Like, such a great venue, a really cool space. Yeah, it's just fun, and it's like, it's winter. Hello, come out. Come on, like, let's just get in a warm room together and just at least stand, huddle like penguins, you know.
I love it. And also hearing about your work ethic right there and hearing about how committed you all are is just so cool and so inspiring, and also leads perfectly into my next question / thing I just want to ramble about, because Australia loves a good indie band. It's no secret. We've got bands that start off in like backyards and tiny pubs who take over the country, sell out like 5 nights at one venue in like every country of Australia. But like, yes, you know, like our small indie bands become the next biggest thing, like Spacey Jane, Middle Kids. I could go on forever, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, from this DIY setup you'll have, bands get massive, and with the dedication you're putting in, with all of this commitment and lack of sleep and studio hours and shows, it is easy to see that you are on that pathway. I would love to ask, what can we do as fans, as listeners, as people who have never heard of you before and are going, what the heck is this Paraquay thing? What can we do to help support you and get you up there with the indie bands of Australia?
We were talking about this, and like you can do the kind of classic buy merch, stream us sort of thing, but like as much as we really appreciate that, like if you're making a student film, if you're just TikToking or something, like feel free to use our music. Shoot us a, like, maybe more so on the film thing, shoot us a message. But we'd love to like just be involved in helping other people create, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Like just keeping the flow happening. Because I think as well, like a lot of the songs on this album, because we spent so long just honing in on all of the production and everything we wanted, a lot of the songs are really, I'm biased, but like really cinematic. Like I listen to, especially more so like the just instrumental versions of the songs, and like immediately I'm like, oh, I can see a scene in a film where this is happening, or I can see like exactly like the kind of colors or anything like that that's like matched up to the sound, which is really special, because like I don't have that with heaps of things, like even like anything else. But yeah, like I don't know. I just think it's really cool, and we've worked really hard on it, and it would be sick if other people could kind of hear it with a visual the way that we can, or in a different way, because that's even cooler.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Take what you can from it and build up. And like you think about less so current Australian acts, although Tame and Parlour do pretty well with sync placement and stuff. But like Spiderbait blew up internationally because of 10 Things I Hate About You. Waving have like these fantastic sort of documentaries that they've scored. And it's like, because of the, I think it's just because of the landscape here, people always associate like a visual kind of component to Australian music more so than any other thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Or come to shows, please.
Yeah, also that, yeah.
But also, yeah, please come to shows. Please keep supporting us.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah. Put us on playlist. You know.
Yeah, put us on your summertime or winter playlist. I'm like getting so confused. There's all the TikToks at the moment that are like, oh my god, summer, like song of the summer. And I'm like, yeah, song of the summer. It's like 2 degrees outside. Like, it's throwing me for a loop. It's because it's all like Americanized. So I'm like, oh, well.
Jade hates Australian music. So
It's not true.
Yeah.
That is not true. Let the record show I love Aussie music. Thank you, Angus. Do not appreciate this at all.
so
Yeah, that note you were on about like film soundtracks as well. Literally the other day, I was talking to someone who lives in America, and I was like, "Oh, you should check out these films because they have like amazing Aussie music in the soundtrack." And it's just like that's such a massive thing. You should get around that. Like contact the unis with film schools and be like, "Hey, got some music for soundtracks." Or do like make a music video contest and get fans to film their own sort of like music videos to your songs, because that would be such a cool thing to see.
You've given us very good ideas.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charlie.
that means that we don't endorse free labour. We are
No.
There will be an incentive. You'll just have to figure it out somehow.
We'll make it work.
Exposure.
No, not paying an exposure. No.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exposure.
Yeah. The
Um,
exposure cycle.
yeah.
And then it's like, what are you getting exposed to though? You're sick. You okay?
Yeah, same thing. Now that Heartbreak High is gone, you know,
I thought they were doing another season.
are they doing another season? Oh,
Wait, you sure?
Heartbreak High, the one with all the gives and stuff, shirts.
Yeah, DZ Death
The
Row.
Daisy
Yeah, the
Death
Daisy
Race
Death Race.
shirt.
Yeah,
Heartbreak High.
They're like one of my favorite Aussie acts, Acopia, got placed in that, and like
Oh,
it's
sick.
amazing.
That's cool.
They're fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, and even like Netflix is really big on like putting Aussie songs in things. Like I know Montaigne's been played in like Heartstopper, and it was like, okay, this is random, but also love it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. The song they did with James Acaster, I'm pretty sure, was that Montaigne?
yeah.
That got placed in something as well that I'd like heard. Oh, yeah. Fun.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna be drafting up the emails to all the different film houses, all the production companies in Australia. Like, hey, have you heard of this band?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But like, alongside this album, you'll have been doing some crazy epic things. You recently played with Hockey Dad. You've played with one of my favorite Naarm bands, Creature Fear, who like I have on repeat all the time. You've got Kick On Fest, so much Paraquay goodness. Could I have a little glimpse into your dreams and your bucket list items on the pathway to world domination?
How big can we shoot here? Like,
Go crazy. Literally go crazy.
I like the first time I went to the Forum in Melbourne. It's like a 2,000 cap venue. It's the most beautiful room.
Great ceiling.
Amazing
Great
ceiling.
ceiling.
Sick gargoyles. There's a story of like Liam Gallagher having a big night, climbing them, scantily clad. It was all yeah. But Rusty has photos of it. Yeah. So that's my dream venue. Like it is just incredible. There's a studio in Hydra in Grace that I would love to record in. Another one of my favorite Australian bands, Good Morning, recorded there. And like a European and US tour of any size would just be fantastic. DIY or, you know, maybe if we could get paid, that'd be good. Yeah.
If we could get paid, that would be very ideal, yes.
Not lose money, maybe.
Yeah, break even for sure. I'd say an Aussie tour, because we haven't done a tour around Australia yet at all. So that's where like my brain is like, do that, start there. But hey, like,
I'm the
what is it?
dreamer, James.
James. Hey, who's that? Hey, couldn't be me.
We've only been friends, 7 years?
Continue your sentence, sorry.
James, practical doer.
Yeah, I go, sorry, don't have the finances for this right now.
Personality hub.
And Jet's just cruising along as Gus and I are like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I would really love to, like, in the near future, do an Oz tour just playing like 100 cap rooms. I want to play in the teeny tiny venues in all the towns. Like, oh, I crave it. I love small rooms. I'm like, no, I just want to be like packed in and sweaty and just gross. Yeah, it's gross, but it's home. It's where we started. It's where we all went. So, but it's great. Yeah, what about you, Jet? What do you reckon?
I would be happy to play the Corn Hotel. And
Really?
yeah, I mean that was the first gig I ever went to where I was like actually in a mosh.
Yeah, who was that?
Hockey Dad actually.
Yeah,
Oh!
we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, no. Has this story right? I'm going to tell you anyway. So my first gig with my friend Josh Bomer was Hockey Dad at the Corner Hotel. It was like an all ages. We must have been like 16 or something. And we were in there, and I don't remember it, but he told me the other day when we played with him, he was like, "You said that day that one day you're going to play with Hockey Dad, and here you are playing with Hockey Dad." And yeah, full circle. It's scary.
So special though.
But I guess the next one.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, like, I really just want to play the big crowds. I really just want any venue.
Yeah, and not having to work retail or hospo to like make that happen would be nice. Yeah.
I'd love to do like honestly like a magazine cover or something. That would be so cool to be on like a music magazine cover, because this local Melbourne band, Folk Bitch Trio, they're on the cover of
NME.
NME.
And not the English, the Australian English one.
It's like massive. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, because it looks amazing, and like they've got their new album coming out. Folk Bitch Trio's new album came out the same day as ours. They're on the cover.
No, honestly, I love that. I have like a little zine in the corner of my room of one of my favorite bands, Cry Club. Literally, like, I don't remember. I think it was just like a homemade zine or just like, you know, like a fan made one. And it's got like a Spotify playlist inside of it. And it's got all these interviews with like drag queens and stuff. I had that shipped from Melbourne and it's been one of my prized possessions ever since. So like, cute little magazine covers are insane.
I love it. I love it. We should actually just do zines.
Yeah.
I love see zines all the time.
Yeah.
Did Apostle do one?
Like,
Is that the one you got?
So we're getting on the trend a bit late, apparently.
yeah.
Oops, but
No,
hey, it's so fun.
There used to be this place in Melbourne. I'm not sure if it's still there, called the Sticky Institute, that sold zines. It was incredible.
Oh, that's cool.
It was like underneath Flinders Street Station in that old arcade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe bring back zines. You get live music.
Bring back
zines.
zines, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Now, I'm gonna quickly ask you all, because my cat is staring me down. She is like trying to sleep. She was snoring before, and now she's just staring me down, saying like, "Why are you making noise?"
Stop talking. I want to sleep.
But I'm gonna ask you all one last question, and okay, my cat's being weird. One last question, and I wanna pick each of your playlists and hear which local acts and Aussie acts you've been listening to and loving, and you want to give a shout out to.
Jet, you go first. I'm thinking.
Left at the Avenue just released an EP. I've been listening to them a fair bit. I'm wearing their shirt as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, these shirts are really good. Like,
Merchandise.
Left at the Avenue.
also from Geelong, dear
Yeah.
friends of ours.
Good friends. Give them a listen.
Yes.
Who else was that? Oh, I've been DePaul were great. I've been loving Stimpy's.
Yeah.
This band called Fungus. I'm not sure where they're from. They're Australian, but they're pretty cool as well. They're not as indie. They're a bit more weird, but like really cool. They're like cool weird. It's probably all I can think of right now.
Each do three.
But I did 4.
What did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do 3.
That's fine.
The Noise from Melbourne. They've just put out their debut record. Jade and I recently went to the Community Cup and saw Chloe just absolutely tear it up. Best on ground. It was incredible to watch.
Yeah, she was amazing.
I've mixed them live a fair bit, and they're just really, really great. Iggy's a fantastic songwriter and vocalist, and they're all just really sweet. Shock Corridor, who are coming up, they've got a few singles and an EP out. Very trip hoppy, but also big birthday party influence. It's very terrifying to see. George is one of the most handsome people in music right now, and just real, yeah, they're killing it. And Paddy is an incredible drummer. The drumming is insane. And then Hanny Day just put out a lovely single called Lucy in London that I've been playing constantly. It's so sweet and so like heartfelt, and yeah, love it.
Okay, number one for me is a Melbourne band called Dog Door. They have a song called Fresh Peach Pie that I had on repeat because there's this 1 3-second section in the song where they have all this weird percussive stuff going on. I love it. It just like it fuels my soul. It's so much fun. So they're really, really sick. I really love like Fangirl. They're really fun. Actually, this band, you might know them. I think they're from Brizzy, called Square.
I think I've seen them.
Yeah, they're like, I think of the vibe.
Is that the guy from Girl and Girl?
No, but they played they played on a bill with Girl and Girl down here, and they were like the most fun band I've ever seen. They were so cool. I'd like to keep streaming the song by them called Radio. And then oh god. There's a Melbourne musician who doesn't have music out at the moment called Cash, and it's just like ethereal, like Lizzie McAlpine meets Phoebe Bridgers meets Clara. It's the most heartbreaking, beautiful music you've ever heard in your whole life. And yep, hitting a nerve. Sorry. But yeah, like just really beautiful music. So keep an eye out for stuff from them, definitely.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing those. I feel like I need to go update my playlists and give a listen to everyone because those were some great picks. Thank you.
No worries.
Yes, and thank you again for making the time to chat. Your sophomore album, Avalon to Avalon, is out everywhere now. What's the best way we could listen? Streaming or Bandcamp?
Bandcamp, please pay us.
Yes.
Please
I'll make a note. I'll tell everyone, check it out on Bandcamp. You guys are Paraquay, Avalon to Avalon, out everywhere now. You've got a hell of a lot of other music on Spotify and streaming as well if people want to listen. Thank you so much for making the time to chat.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank
It was lovely
you,
talking to
Charlie.
you. Take care.